thoughts?
No, not at all. This is our night to let everyone else in on our secret. Nothing's going to spoil it.
Well, not everybody's going to be thrilled. That doesn't bother you?
Let the small minds keep themselves company while we have the time of our lives.
Bold. Very bold.
You stick with me, Doctor. Anything can happen.
It already has. I fell in love with you.
I think I'm gonna call Jake to see how Jillian is doing.
Jillian is fine. Jake is taking good care of her. Now listen, you work too hard. I want you to do 3 things tonight. I want you to drink champagne, laugh at my jokes, and teach me a couple of dance steps. Do you think you can manage that?
Laugh at your jokes.
2 out of 3, okay?
Oh, no. What is Edmund doing with Alex? I mean, he can't be that desperate.
That's probably what people will say about us. You, at least. She can't be that desperate.
Well, it seems that our hostess has disappeared on us.
Yep.
Really? Yeah.
We think she's gone off to get a fresh infusion of cash from old hubby Moneybag.
Well, that's if she can find him.
What? The woman can smell a wallet for 20 pesos. If she's in love with anything, it's in love with Palmer's money.
My, this generation is so cynical, aren't they? Well, I won't deny that part of Palmer's appeal is his wealth. But our relationship really isn't about money. It's about a very special sharing that gives us both joy. Well, your joy is certainly apparent.
About 80 carats worth.
Oh. Well, whatever makes my husband happy, huh? Yes, of course.
Give me the gun, now.
Sir, our plan didn't include firearms.
Your gloves, come on.
What are you doing?
I'm giving my wife what she wanted. A night that no one will ever forget.
Hello, Edmund. Alex.
Hello, David.
Edmund, I'm amazed to see you.
Well, tonight is a night for amazement.
Oh, look, there's something. When are you going to tell me about you and Alex?
She refuses to let me continue on Jillian's case because she feels threatened. Same thing goes with her withholding the directorship of the foundation.
It's more than that. It's more than a professional rivalry.
You're right. It was a long time ago. A lifetime ago. But it's still a problem.
You tell me when you're ready. Excuse me, I'm going to go freshen up.
Oh. Dr. Hayward.
Yes, hi, Vanessa.
I spoke with Palmer earlier this evening, and you can rest assured he's doing everything in his considerable power to see that you are named the director of the Andrashi Foundation.
Palmer?
Well, your good friend, Erica, has worked her magic, and Palmer is now the champion of your cause. You can count me as one of your supporters, too.
You're in over your head. David,
You are, too.
you don't have the power to stop him from being appointed head of the foundation. I'm quite sure that the hospital board will back David.
Well, it isn't really their decision to make. And it's actually none of your business.
It certainly is. For one thing, I was...
No, married to Dmitri twice.
Yes. And for the good of everyone, you really should admit you made a mistake and appoint David.
Never happened.
Word of caution, then. With an attitude like that, you really could make very powerful enemies.
You?
I'd rather be a friend. Are you ready to make our grand entrance?
Did you approach Palmer about my candidacy?
Oh, it was hardly a secret.
Didn't I specifically ask you not to interfere?
I did what I did because I care about you. I won't apologize.
Oh, I did want to thank you all for coming and sharing this wonderful evening with us.
Us? My dear, it seems to be only you. Where has Palmer disappeared to?
Well, maybe he disappeared into the men's room to powder his nose with that elusive date of yours. I mean, what kind of man leaves such a stunning, desirable woman like yourself all alone?
Well, I know it is hard to believe, isn't it? But you know what a scamp he is. I'm sure he's out whipping up some fantastic surprise.
You're gonna make it look like a suicide?
That would only accomplish half the job.
I don't follow. This isn't what we talked about. You were bringing your missus up here for a showdown.
Now, you listen carefully. You take this gun down to the dining room. I'm going to toast my faithless bride. And when we clink glasses, you shoot.
What? You want me to kill Mrs. Cortland?
Then you drop the gun on the floor for the police to find.
No can do, Hefe. I got your dirt. Divorce the broad. I don't do wet work.
You. There's $100,000 in it for you.
100 large? I'll do it. A witch committed adultery in the first degree.
Now, when this whelp comes to, you leave the door ajar and then get out of here.
The cops find the dead missus, the smoking gun with the hustler's prints on it, and the drugged boy toy stumbling around muttering her name.
Smooth, Mr. C. Both of them out of your life in the same shot.
How long is it going to take for him to get out of it?
Not long. He's coming around.
Here's your down payment. You got the rest when the job is done. Your bonus for wet work.
Thanks, boss.
So, are we all set?
You toast, you clink, I let her have it.
I leave the door ajar so the cops can find him wandering around. Poor sap.
You play, you pay. And it looks like Mr. C is gonna collect.
Any trouble getting the uniform?
No one will miss it. Cortland's good for the 100 grand.
Pocket change. Doesn't it bother you that you have to kill a woman?
She's two-timing him with this lapdog. She deserves it.
Kill? Vanessa.
The kid's prints are on the gun. I'm in, I'm out, I'm loaded.
You better get a move on.
You can handle things here.
Kid's a cream puff. wait a few, then let them loose.
Darling, I have been so worried about you.
Worried?
Well, where have you been? You've been gone the longest time. Are you all right? Because you look pale.
Oh, I guess I'm just a little excited. You having a good time?
Oh, how can you ask, Palmer? I mean, no one's ever made me feel quite so special.
Well, if ever a woman moved me to the grand gesture, it's you, darling.
I did what I could to help you. I didn't interfere.
You did exactly what I asked you not to do.
I helped you get the job you want.
I can get it on my own.
Not so far.
So if I get this job,
When you get this job,
I'm gonna owe you.
big time. But since I already owe you my life, seems fair.
Well, now that we have that settled, shall we? We can't go back.
Who wants to?
Oh, did I tell you how divine Venice was?
Ad nauseum. Your honeymoon?
I wish, no. My wonderful husband, who generously arranged for me to take a sick friend, and, was it a tonic for both of us?
Oh, poor Palmer, pining away for his bride.
Yes, of course.
He says I am the center of his universe.
My.
David, Erica, welcome. Well, would you mind if I stole my son for a dance? Shall we?
Not on your life.
Darling, do you think that such a public first date is wise? I mean, since it's sure to end badly.
Eric and I have been together for some time. I think we can survive your soiree.
But can you survive each other? When it comes to women, you do have a very short attention span, dear, and Erica. And I do hate to be the one to tell you, dear, but it can't last. You see, Erica expects far too much from a man, more than you could possibly offer.
Eric and I live each day as it comes. What we have, Mother, you could never understand.
Oh, and what will happen when she wants you to marry her and settle down? And yet we'll make you the seventh Mr. K. I don't think you could take it, darling.
You know, you just gave me a great idea. Maybe I'll announce our engagement tonight. Give you a wedding present, Mother. The daughter you never had.
You wouldn't.
Are you gonna marry this guy? Opal, please, I'm happy. Isn't that enough? He is trouble, Erica. You know that. He's exciting. Some people say he's dangerous.
Real dangerous men. It's a one-way road to heartache.
You're on, kid.
Vanessa.
If I was you, I'd get over her real quick.
Where's the other guy? Where is he?
My colleague had business elsewhere.
Don't kill her. Don't. Oh, my head.
Wish I could say you're gonna feel better real soon.
Petey? Petey, honey, you're not supposed to go in other people's rooms. Petey? Petey, are you in here?
Is this guy sick?
No, I don't think so. It's nothing that a little sleep and some aspirin can't fix. Come on.
What are we going to do?
Well, you, sir, are going to watch the video that your mom rented, and I'm going to go see if that guy needs help, okay? Now lock the door and don't let anyone in besides me or your mom. Okay?
Okay.
I'll be in a couple of minutes. Lock the door. Okay, good boy. Are you sick?
Drugs.
What did you take?
I don't know. 2 rooms. Polyester.
I'm sorry, you're not making any sense. What happened? What? Stop it! Stop!
Yeah, Adam.
Oh, Attica.
Well, I know that you've had your differences with David, but my goodness, you could be civil to us.
You and David.
That's right.
Yes.
Well, I hope you'll both be very happy. For a couple of damn fools.
Well, this makes sense.
What does?
Not to me.
Okay, no. A few months ago, David, in a very cryptic fashion, sort of hinted at the fact he was interested in somebody.
I can't believe David's interested in anything other than his reflection.
Obviously, what I'm trying to say is it was obviously Erica then.
Obviously.
Erica, you look radiant.
Thank you.
Although I must say I never pictured you as arm candy.
Oh, David, Erica, do you know Dr. Ray Cummings?
Yes, of course, Dr. Ray.
Hello.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Well, I listen to your show every chance I get.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm actually enjoying yours. You're creating quite a commotion here tonight.
Absolutely. What do you say, Doc? Get Beauty and the Beast here another 15 minutes?
My charming husband, David. How about we have a dance? If you don't mind. No, not at all. Oh, excuse me, I'll go say hello to Jen.
Sounds good.
Very. Hello, Jack.
Hello, Anna. So you and Dr. Hayward there, you're a couple.
Who'd have thought?
Certainly not I. Oh, I see. Phoebe left her orange juice. Let me get that to her. Listen, if your date does show up, you're dragging more to meet me. I gotta meet this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
You have a date?
Stranger things have happened. Like you and David.
You dance beautifully.
Thank you. For 3 years at Miss Pratt's Dance Academy, she wanted to turn me into a proper British lady. But honestly, I would have much preferred to have been riding my horse or collecting frogs or something.
A tomboy who dances like a dream? My brother knew what he was doing.
Wow. It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Stick around. You ain't had nothing yet.
Palmer, it's past Petey's bedtime. You want me to bring him down here to say goodnight?
Peter's still here? For God's sakes, woman. Take him home.
He's looking a little peaked. You know he has a heart condition, don't you? I mean, maybe you better take a little breather from flashing your rocks and check out your husband's well-being, huh?
Opal, dear, you are not going to ruin my evening with dire medical predictions. Palmer is just excited. And why not? It's the start of a whole new glorious life for us together.
Well, that kind of excitement nobody needs.
Vanessa, darling, I want you to meet Alvano. My best friend, Giselle, and I made the grand tour when we were girls. We went to Spain. Giselle fell in love, and she stayed, and this is the result. Her grandson, Alvano.
Aren't you handsome? Or should I say, quaffle? Would you like to dance, darling?
Vanessa, I think a toast is in order.
Scusa, husband.
You know what? I thought that you were sick, but I think that you're drunk or you're high or something. So I'm gonna leave, okay?
Help me, please. I have to say.
Palmer, this has been the happiest night of my life, and it's all because of you. You spoiled me rotten, darling, and I know it. This has been such a magical night.
Oh, and you deserve it and more.
I am going to remember this night for as long as I live.
So will I, my darling. So will I.